Shalom, Kal Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to my apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth, and Shalom to the 144,000 and the elect. I'm Za'im, and this is another video entitled Judgment Day is Near. Lord will, you are edified. Malachi 2 and 17. Ye have wearied the Lord Yahweh with your words. Yet ye say, wherein have we wearied him? When ye say, every one that doeth evil is good in the sight of the Lord Yahweh, and he delighteth in them, which he doesn't. Or where is the judgment of Yahweh power? And we're going to see what wearied him. Isaiah 43 and 24. Thou hast bought me no sweet cane with money, neither hast thou filled me with the fat of thy sacrifices. But thou hast made me to serve with thy sins. Thou hast wearied me in thine iniquities. So our sins that we have committed had wearied the Lord Yahweh power. Malachi 3 and 1. Headlines read, The Purifier. Malachi 3 and 1. Behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before thee. Now, who is the Lord's messenger? Let's go to Matthew 11 and 10. Matthew 11 and 10. For this is he of whom it is written, Behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee. His messenger is John the Baptist. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of woman, there hath not risen a greater than John the Baptist. Notwithstanding, he that is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. Malachi 3 and 1. Behold, I will send my messenger, John the Baptist, and he shall prepare the way before me. And what way will he prepare before Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai? Isaiah 40 verse 3. Isaiah 40 verse 3. The voice of him that crieth in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, make straight in the desert a highway for our power, Yahweh. Every valley shall be exalted, and every mountain and hill shall be made low, and the crooked way shall be made straight, and the rough places plain. And the glory of the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. For the mouth of the Lord Yahweh hath spoken it. Malachi 3 verse 2. But who may it abide the day of his coming? What is the day of the coming of the Lord? Malachi 4 and 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up with the ICBM missiles, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. What is the day of the Lord's coming? Revelation 6 and 13. Revelation 6 and 13. And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth. The stars are the people in lofty positions. Even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together. That is that mushroom cloud. And every mountain and island were moved out of their places. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and the rocks, Fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. Yahushua. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall stand, and who shall be able to stand? Back in Malachi 3 and 2. But who may abide in the day of his coming, and who shall stand when he have appeareth? For he is like a refiner's finer, and like fuller's soap. What is that refiner's fire and that fuller's soap? Isaiah 4. Isaiah 4, verse 4. When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion, Israel, 12 tribes, and shall have purged the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of judgment and by the spirit of burning. Back in Malachi chapter 3, verse 3. And he shall sit as a refiner and purifier of silver, and shall purify the sons of Levi, and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto the Lord an offering in righteousness. And what is that refiner, that purifier of silver? Let's go to Isaiah 1 and 25. And I will turn my hand upon thee, and purely purge away the dross, which are the impurities, and take away thy tin. First Peter. No, back in Malachi. Three and 3. And he shall sit as a refiner and purifier of silver, and he shall purify the sons of Levi, and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto the Lord Yahweh an offering of righteousness. And what is this offering to the Lord Yahweh? First Peter 2. And 5. Ye also as lively stones are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to Yahweh by Yahweh Shai Mashiach, back in Malachi 3 and 4. Then shall the offering of Judah, which are all the tribes, and Jerusalem be pleasant unto the Lord Yahweh, as in the days of old, and as in former years. And I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be swift, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against false swearers, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages, the widow and the fatherless, and that turn aside the stranger from his right, and fear not, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. I want to say Shalom, Kal Haloyim La, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. Double honors to my apostles, a great millstone, who taught me this truth. And Shalom to the 144,000 and the elect. Lord will, you've been edified. Shalom.